It started with the state-sponsored New Mexico Natural History Museum putting on a series of talks on Darwin's theory of evolution. Two Albuquerque scientists complained that other viewpoints should be presented too, but instead of more points of view, there are now none at all. News 13's Tina Jensen explains.
These two former Sandia Labs engineers embrace intelligent design. So when they saw this flyer posted at the New Mexico Natural History Museum showing the museum co-sponsoring talks about Darwin's theory of evolution, they wondered why other viewpoints weren't included.
It's a very controversial issue. There's a tremendous body of evidence against Darwin evolution, and we think people should be aware of that.
Dr. James Campbell wrote a letter to the governor's office with his concerns and eventually got a response from the Department of Cultural Affairs. Cabinet Secretary Veronica Gonzalez called it a misunderstanding that happened when New Mexicans for Science and Reason incorrectly listed the state-run museum as a sponsor. But they didn't buy it. Emails they obtained through a public records request showed state employees were also involved in planning it.
The Department of Cultural Affairs tells News 13 that after that letter was sent out, they did some more investigation and discovered that it was museum staff who had put up the flyer here at the museum and on the website.
Now Cultural Affairs canceled this year's Darwin Days event altogether.
By canceling Darwin Day, they have basically said that they will not be giving both sides of the story.
The museum says it's because of staffing issues, but they think there are other reasons.
I think they really just don't want those topics covered.
Tina Jensen, KRQE News 13.
None of the groups involved in planning the Darwin Days events would talk to News 13 on camera. No one from the Department of Cultural Affairs or the museum would go on camera either.